What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
So this right here is my Porsche. It's a new 992 Turbo S, which is a great car. Great everything. I mean, I never had been that into Porsches until recently. And, you know, there's always people that are Ferrari guys, Lamborghini guys, all types of cars. And then there's Porsche, where they don't want to even go outside a Porsche. And I never understood it until I really had one. And I can now say that I get it, why people really love and stick to Porsche. It's one of the best handling, best driving cars I've ever had. And it's so practical inside, so much more room than most of the other sports cars you have. The power's there, it runs unbelievable, super reliable, always pretty. I mean, the aesthetic of this car basically looks the same as the one in the 80s. It just keeps getting a little bit more modernized and a little bit more, you know, aerodynamic. But at the end of the day, you could tell a Porsche so much easier than any other car. I mean, they've really kept that body looking the way it has for so many years, the 911. And this one in particular, you know, I changed out the turbos and put upgraded turbochargers in it so it went faster. New wheels, body kit, wing, carbon everywhere. I put a new steering wheel on it that's a little bit thicker with carbon fiber. Very tame interior. It's not too crazy, but I will say it's very roomy. Has a lot of area. Has back seats, not tremendous. Very driver friendly.
And the sticker price of this car?
Sticker price on this, you know, Porsches they're fairly priced much better than most of the other sports cars out there. This is probably $250, $240.
Okay.
And then also this car's got probably another 80 or so into it then.
A lot of people, you know, like for example, like Vanilla Ice, he's really big into keeping cars stock. He's into like collector's cars where like he has like the first Phantom off the factory floor, or he's got a Ferrari that he's never driven. You are more so into customizing and changing and so forth.
Yeah, much more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to kind of personalize my car. And that Platinum Motorsports has been great helping me do that throughout the years. I've been using them for almost 20 years. They've been amazing.
When it's time for you to sell the cars, because do you sell your cars or do you just keep building your collection?
Some I sell, some I trade out.
Okay. When it's time for you to sell, do you get the money back that you put into it or not so much?
Depends on the car, depends on what you got in it. It depends on how you bought the car. And you know, if you bought the car for a great deal, you have more money to spend on it and not get hurt. But it really depends on the car, the buyer. You know, if you make something gorgeous, there's always a buyer for it. So I've done pretty good with that stuff.
Okay.
But I don't look at my cars as really investments. It's more of a passion, but I've never gotten too hurt on any of them. So I've always been happy. You know, metal's metal. So they're always worth something. It's not like you're buying a car and you're throwing out the money.